This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 15, is that I took this photo when I was in New York. I was at the Empire State Building. My wife wanted to see the Empire State Building, so we went there. And when we got to the top, it was raining. And I saw this scenery and I said, this reminded me of Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 15. So I took the photo, all right, and today I'm able to do a lesson regarding this photo, all right, because, again, there's a day that the Lord has set to destroy America, Babylon the Great, including New York City, all right, meaning you're not going to see the so-called Freedom Tower on that day, because the Lord is going to destroy it. You're not going to see, all right, this wicked, all right, idol, all right, Statue of Liberty that was given to America by the Freemasons of France. You can look into that because it was Freemasons that created this image, all right? The Freemasons of France gave it to Freemasons in America. In fact, let's do some research on that, because America is all based off of witchcraft, sorcery, all right? And that's what Freemasons are into, for witchcraft and sorcery. Freemasons in France gave Statue of Liberty to America. Here we go. Here we go. This is from the Messianic Legacy of Lady Liberty, the Scottish Rite. Okay? This is from their website. So you clowns out there, they're like, you're too GMS, you're into conspiracy theories. Well, this is from their website, all right? Take it up with them. They wrote it on their website. What is this? Make believe? So it says the Statue of Liberty is an American landmark visited by approximately 3.5 million people in every year and is recognized internationally as a symbol of American ideals. But what is the story behind Lady Liberty and her Messianic legacy? Many of us have learned an abbreviated tale of a 305 feet tall copper statue in primary school. France had gifted a Statue of Liberty to the United States as a gift to commemorate their successful alliance during the American Revolution, and the larger-than-life figure was placed by Ellis Island in New York to welcome newcomers to the land of freedom. What they failed to teach in school, see, this is why the public school system and these universities are a joke, however, is the Statue of Liberty's Messianic origin and ties to Freemasonry. In fact, the Colossus in New York's harbor was conceived, financed, built, and installed by Freemasons. There you go. Scottish Rite website, okay? And you can read more into that, all right? So it was Freemasons, all right, that built it, financed it, and shipped this whore over here, okay? That's how you know America's one, since inception, one big witchcraft sorcery of a place, man. All right, and it's ran by witches and warlocks. Okay, because all your politicians, okay, including the president, including Donald Trump, are Masons. Okay, a lot of them Masons, a lot of them Eastern Star, a lot of them Jesuits, a lot of them Rosicrucians, so on and so forth. All right, they're all part of secret societies, and they work together to achieve their NWO agenda. But idiots are still going to vote. And that's why, again, the Lord has set a day. All right, let's bring this image up. The Lord has set a day to wipe this place out, and this is a great depiction, all right, of that cloudy, all right, destruction of a day, all right, and it's going to be 10 times worse than this. Again, I saw this. It reminded me of Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 15. Another shot I took. This one was even better because you couldn't even see the Statue of Liberty. All right, it showed that there's gonna be a day where the Lord is gonna wipe that whore, okay, off its location, okay, and destroy all these buildings. All right, so that's what we're looking for. The believers in Yahweh Bashim Shai, the destruction of this place, okay, because this place is built off of wickedness, robbery. All right. You know what? Let me get that. Let me get that. Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. Why did it give me a G? Okay, there we go. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. You see? Okay? So, woe meaning death and destruction. Okay, that's what's coming to this place, because this place was built on bloodshed, on iniquity, on rape, robbery, and murder. Okay, the so-called Native American, the so-called Seminole Indians had their lands stolen from them. All right, they were killed. All right, there was an attempted genocide on them. All right, then you had the so-called Negroes. All right, and by the way, they're okay. Those are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, okay? The so-called Negroes were then shipped over here to build up this place, all right? Okay, in slavery, all right, as well as the Northern Kingdom, all right? Because there is certain documentation, certain history that even the Northern Kingdom was put into slavery. All right, there's history on that. You just gotta look it up. Okay, but again, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. Right. So this whole place is been established by iniquity. It's been established by blood. That's why this place is gonna be destroyed. There's a day. Again, that's the title lesson. Let's go back. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 15. That day, right? There's a day that the Lord has selected. All right, to destroy Babylon the Great, including New York City. All right, that prideful city. When I was there, you saw nothing but pride from all the nations, including our own people. Okay, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans that dwell there. All right, even though you're catching hell, financial hell. All right, I mean, you Jakes in New York City are catching hell. All right, I seen it personally firsthand. All right, Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. You see? All right? So the Lord is bringing it. And look at the current events. Russia said to be delivering advanced air defenses to Iran as Tehran touts ties. Right. The Lord is setting up that these nations, all right, get ready to go to war, man. All right? And you already know, once Iran and the JJs bang, okay? Once they bang, U.S. is getting drawn right into it, and so is Russia. All right, here's another article. U.S. deploys ships and fighter jets to Middle East as the JJs, the 1948ers, braces for Persian attack. Right, and it's coming. All right, there's another attack coming. Okay, low one, it's tonight, or maybe this week. All right, but it's coming. All right, because these wars have to get bigger, and a draft has to come. Okay, and then you got from Kiev Post, Moscow deploys Nuclear weapons 600 kilometers from Berlin. U.S. ready to respond. Right. So the Russians put more nuclear weapons in Kaliningrad, which is a province under Russia. Kaliningrad is between Poland and Lithuania. All right. So yeah. So the Lord is setting that, okay, setting it up for that day. And that's going to be the title of this lesson, that day. And again, all right, this is just a depiction. All right, it's going to be 10 times worse than this. But did you see how you right here you can't even see the Statue of Liberty? Picture that all throughout all these buildings, man. You can't see shit, man. Just cloud, dust, smoke, and fire. Okay? And you people are going to cook, man. All right? Then you're going to know the true meaning of crash out. All right? For you young cats out there, you Generation Z's using that term, cook and crash out. You're going to really know that term when that day comes, man. Now, I also want to bring this out because, just as Job was cursing the day he was born, hey, you people that are dwelling here in America, when that day approaches, when that day that the Lord has set for the destruction, you're going to be in the spirit that Job was cursing the day he was born, man, wishing that he died in his mother's womb. All right? And guess what? Job kept his integrity. All right? Job kept his integrity. Job did not curse out the Lord, but you people on that day are going to curse the Lord out. A lot of y'all going to, curse him to his face when he puts you down. But let me bring this out because this is the spirit y'all going to be in, man. All right? And no one's going to deliver you. Job chapter 3 verse 3, let the day perish wherein I was born, and the night in which it was said there is a man-child conceived. Right. So that's the spirit y'all going to be in. All right. Okay. And if you understand, and the story of Job is a beautiful story. All right, because Job was going through a lot of affliction, a lot of hell, man. All right. But guess what? He kept his integrity. He didn't curse the Most High. All right. He didn't turn his back on the Lord. All right. But he was going through pain, Let the day of my birth be erased and the night I was conceived. You see that? That's the spirit y'all going to be in. 4, let the day be darkness. Let not the Most High regard it from above, neither let the light shine upon it. 5, let darkness and the shadow of death stain it. Let a cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it. Right. All right. And if you look at this spiritually, Job was prophesying of the day of the Lord, man. That day. 6, as for the night, let darkness seize upon it. Let it not be joined unto the days of the year. Let it not come into the numbers of the months. 7, lo, let the night be solitary. Let no joyful voice come therein. Right. And that's what's coming, man. No joyful voice. All right. No more going to 42nd Street looking at the fucking lights and, and the people dancing, Jake dancing to get a quick buck, man. All right. None of that. Because that's the thing, these heathens, they come to New York City and they want to be entertained by Jake. And Jake's doing backflips and Jake's, hitting the drums, hitting the what's it called? When I'm saying hitting the drums, he's hitting buckets. Jake likes to hit the buckets, basically create a drum set out of buckets and sticks, Jake dressing up like Michael Jackson dancing, or Jake doing break dancing and all that stuff. All right. And these heathens, they get a ride out of it, And then Jake out there, with the hat, trying to get $1, pass money around. They do that also on the train station, So, there's going to be a time when that's going to cease, man. All right? Because really, these heathens look at our people as just entertainment, man. Okay? They don't give a damn about our people, man. And that's why we the Lord set up his prophets to warn our people, to tell our people, we need this place to be destroyed. So, all right, we're out of our condition, out of our captivity. But it seems the bulk of y'all still want to live in this shit. All right? That's the fucked up part. Insanity, that's the bulk of our people. Insanity. Insane. 8, let them curse it the day. Again, there's a day. Y'all gonna curse that day, man. Who are ready to raise up their mourning. 9, let the stars of the twilight thereof be dark. let it look for light, but have none. Neither let it see the dawning of the day. Right. Again, hey, man, it's going to look, you ain't going to see nothing. No dawning, no day, no nothing, man. All right. The Lord's going to basically shut out the lights with the destruction, man. There's a day that he set. Okay. 10, because it shut not up the doors of my mother's womb, nor hid sorrow from mine eyes. 11, why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Right, that's how y'all people gonna feel, man, when them nukes hit this place, man, and you people are being cooked, man, literally being cooked in that fire, man. Okay, y'all gonna basically say, why the hell was I born? All right, why didn't I give up the spirit, all right, in my mother's womb? All right. So let me bring out another scripture. I'll bring out three more, and then that I'll close out. Again, I was just through the spirit. I was at the Empire State Building. I saw this image, and I was like, yeah, man, there's gonna be a day, that day that the Lord has set to destroy this place, man. It's gonna look 10 times worse than what you see, and this looks terrible. So imagine when the nukes are pelting this place, all right, and you can't see nothing but dust, cloud, smoke, and that's it, man. And fire, because it's gonna be a burning. There's gonna be a lot of fire. Amos chapter 5 verse 18. Woe, meaning death and destruction, unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Yeah. So all you plantation Christians out there talking about, I can't wait, all right, to the day of the Lord. Yeah, you don't know what the day of the Lord is. The day of the Lord is a scary, horrible, all right, horrific day, man. Okay? So you plantation Christians don't know the scriptures, man. Clowns like Vocab Malone, they never want to talk about the day of the Lord, that day, all right? Because they know they're wicked, man. They know they're okay, it's a scary day, all right? Total destruction, yeah, for this place, all right. And this is a place where they're raising children. They have a job. They're able to be in their pride and their pump. And then we're coming out saying, no, there's a day that the Lord's going to end all that shit, And so they don't want to talk about it, all right. They want to talk about rapture and who the world English calls Jesus is gonna be give out dandelions, just basically that type of mindset that they want to perceive that the Messiah is coming back in, all right? Because, all right, they basically what they're doing is, all right, this is just a great way to explain it. They're telling fairy tale stories to each other, all right? They're telling lies to each other, all right? They do not want to go into the scriptures because they know it's scary, man. All right? So that's why they say stuff like this. All right? The day of the Lord is darkness and not night. 19. As if a man did flee from a lion, a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Right. Again, there's no escaping the judgment of the Lord. When that fire comes, when them nuclear blast comes, it's over, man. Kiss your ass goodbye, man. Real talk. 20. Because there's no escaping. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it. 21. I hate. There's hate. God hates. It's in the Bible. All right? Plantation Christians, you lying on the Lord. All right? I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Right? And guess what? We're coming up again to your wicked feast days and your wicked solemn assemblies like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. You do the same shit over and over again. The Lord hates it. Lord willing, this is the final year. Lord willing. If not, Lord willing, next year. And we just say Lord willing because that's the spirit we in. All right, we pray for fewer days. We hope this place ends tomorrow. But we know particular prophecies have to happen. Especially, all right, the main prophecy that we're waiting on, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. That's why, we always push out, pay attention to the economy. Watch what's going on in the financial world because, that gives us the indicator of how close we are to the destruction, okay? So, but the destruction is coming, man, all right? Look what's going on in the background, all right, with these nations at each other's necks. And all you hear is nuclear this and nuclear that, all right? Because it's coming. Because the Lord hates this witchcraft of a place, these wicked warlocks and witches that walk in sorcery and debacle, all right? These people, especially here in Manhattan, okay? Manhattan. Like they named a freaking city after Manhattan. They didn't name it, Zion. They didn't name it, after the Most High. They didn't name it, any biblical cities. All right, no, they named it Manhattan. All right, that shows you the proud of these people, man. All right, and it shows you that America wasn't built on no Christian principles. It was built on, all right, secret societies. All right, and they used the Bible as a means for what's it called? To lie to the sheep plantation Christians that were, working on their lands, in terms of paying taxes. All right, because we have to pay you have to pay taxes to the real owners of these rulers, these international bankers, these secret societies. All right, because we live in a feudalistic society, okay? But the average Edomite, he thinks he's fucking free, but you're sadly mistaken. You're a slave too. You're just treated better than us, all right, because of the skin color that you have, all right. But you're going to be judged with these Edomites because you voted for these cocksuckers. You okay with this bullshit, so you're going to die with this bullshit, all right? And that's just my 2 cents on that, my opinion on that, all right? Last one, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger. You see that? There's a day that the Lord has selected to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof. Right, out of it. Right, again, the sinners. All right. First and foremost, who really can sin against the Lord? All right. Who was given the law, statutes, and commandments? The Israelites. All right. And the bulk of our people here in America, Babylon the Great, they're sinning against the Lord. Then you got the heathens, especially Esau, Edom, going against, all right, the law, statutes, and commandments on purpose. So this place is getting double, okay, double for all the wickedness it has been doing, all right? Because it's our people are in wickedness, these heathens are in wickedness, this whole place has been established in wickedness, all right? Sinning against the Lord. 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. You see? Again, this is a good depiction, man. You can't see the Statue of Liberty no more, all right? 11, now I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Right, and that's the spirit of these people here in Babylon the Great, especially New York City. Haughty, proud, arrogant, all right? And then our people, man, arrogant, proud, and haughty, but yet they're fucking catching financial hell. They're sick, they're unhealthy, but they're proudful as fuck in that city. It's crazy, man. The Lord hate. What did the Lord say about a poor man that is proud? He hates that. Poor man proud. Okay, that's in Sirach. Yep. Ecclesiasticus, also known in the book as Sirach, chapter 25, verse 2. 3 sorts of men my soul hated. So the Lord hates these types of people. I am greatly offended at their life. A poor man that is proud. Right, that's you Jakes in NYC. Well, hell, anywhere in this damn country. Poor and proud. What the fuck? That is crazy. All right, a rich man that is a liar. Right, that's fuck that. You could apply that to Esau, Edom. All right, and those Jakes that sold out. And an old adulterer that doteth. Right, okay. So, the Lord hates these types of people. All right, and that's why you Jakes, you have to refrain from this type of behavior, man. Okay, you gotta, change your ways. Okay? Or else the Lord going to jack you up with this place, man. So let's go back. I'll close off with this one. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Right, and this is clearly talking about here in America, Babylon the Great. All right? Because, this is where the Israelite man, okay, the elect Israelite man is going to be more precious than fine gold. All right? And we know this is talking about Babylon, America. Well, first, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1 is the prophecy, okay, about Babylon. Okay, but if you want to go deeper, Ophir, okay, the golden wedge of Ophir. And who was it? Hiram, okay, one of the top captains to King Solomon's naval ship, right? He got a whole bunch of resources, okay? Even Ophir from over here, all right? Because it took a year and a half. What is it? Let me get it. I'm just gonna read it. Let me get it. What is it? 1 Kings chapter 10. What is it? 13. Well, it starts at 11, but the point should be in 22, right? So, right, a navy, right? King Solomon had a great navy, okay, of ships, okay, and one of his navy, top navy heads was Hiram, okay. So, but we're going to go to the Ophir. So 1 Kings chapter 10 verse 11, and the navy also of Hiram that brought gold from Ophir brought in from Ophir greatly plenty of almug trees and precious stones, right? So now we're going to jump down to the point, all right? 1 Kings chapter 10 verse 22, for the king had a navy of Tarshish with the navy of Hiram. Once in 3 years came the navy, you see? Once in 3 years came the navy. So once in 3 years. So where did he go? He went to the New World. All right, because ancient man always knew that, okay, the world was round, that there was land over here in what they call the New World or the Western Hemisphere, right? Once in 3 years came the navy of Tarshish, bringing gold and silver, ivory, apes, and peacocks. You see that? So there you go. All right. So this is the stuff that King Solomon was able to receive from over here in the Western Hemisphere. And again, the Navy head, all right, Hiram, all right, he was the one that came over here to get it for King Solomon, because King Solomon was in power. Okay, this is when we were on top and all these heathens were serving us, which is going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. All right, nothing new under the sun. All right, but this time you heathens will never take us down. So we're looking forward to the destruction. That's why there's a day that the Lord has set up to destroy this place. Okay, he set this place up for destruction, and as you look at these articles, it's getting close, man. It's getting close. So Lord willing, this let's edify. I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakradash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it there. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and others. And we're almost out of here. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. To the fuses that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, pray to cover. Shalom. You already know. Shalom.